If the fireworks are the highlight of your Disney vacation and you want to enjoy the view without 10,000 heads in front of you, you might want to consider a fireworks dessert party. But are they worth the cost? Say goodbye to the pains of the past because Happily Ever After is finally back. While we love that Disney is trying new things and created enchantment with all different technology and new pyrotechnics, we are beyond thrilled to have Happily Ever After fireworks show back. We were so excited that not only were we racing to Walt Disney World to be one of the first people to see it again, we made sure that we got the best seat in the house. Disney offers exclusive viewing through what they call dessert parties. So basically you buy an extra ticket per person that gives you special seating where you're not going to have 10,000 of your closest friends above you, behind you, in front of you, and children on their shoulders, and people's cell phones in your face. Okay, I can't exactly guarantee against the cell phones, but you'll get to have a special place in the hub grass to the right of the castle. So that means you're not going to have people right on top of you, which if you're short like me, I'm fun-sized, I'm about 5'2". If a man in front of me is 6 feet, I'm not seeing anything. But when you sit in this specialized area, you get the most amazing views. Plus, it comes with dessert, but more on that in a bit. There are 3 packages available. One is called the pre-party, one is the post-party, and one is something called Seats and Suites, formerly Treats and Seats. Overall, it just sounds like a Dr. Seuss mashup that's hard to say, so if I flub it, now you know why. Starting first with the pre-party, that means you show up at the location where you get to enjoy all the desserts to your heart's content until they walk you outside and you watch the fireworks show. The post-party, similar but opposite. So you check in when the other people are sitting down eating their desserts, and then you walk out to the fireworks show and you get your dessert time after the fireworks show. And then the Seats and Suites is you sit down in a chair and then you get dessert all the way up until the show starts. So nobody's eating during the fireworks. Now, it's important to note that the Seats and Suites is a little bit more expensive by about $15, and for some people that chair means everything. But it is important to note if you're paying extra so you can get a great view of the fireworks and the castle, the Seats and Suites isn't really the way to go. It's a chair, sure, but you're going to be kind of at an odd angle in the Tomorrowland Terrace, and you're going to have that beautiful view where there's not going to be a person in front of you, but you're not going to have a great view of the show itself. So is that really worth it? Now, what if you have someone in your party who is requiring a wheelchair or an ECV? Please, 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 if you are hoping to watch the fireworks or they are hoping to watch the fireworks, buy these tickets. They are so incredibly worth it. So I went to this dessert party with someone with an ECV, and I had never done that before. And I was so concerned about them being able to see. And the cast member just chuckled and said, "Trust me, you'll be fine." I now know why he laughed. So we were escorted out to the hub grass by our friendly cast member, and I was floored when they opened up the rope to some sidewalk just in front of the hub grass that was completely empty. There was not a single soul in this whole area of sidewalk right in front of the fountain, and they said this is the handicap accessible portion for the party. I thought he was kidding. I danced. I could literally dance to the song. So if you have someone who is in a wheelchair or a scooter and this is part of your magical day, buy the dessert party package. Let's talk food. This is a dessert party after all, and when they say dessert party, they mean it is a party. There is so much food and it's all you care to enjoy, which is Disney speak for all you can eat. Plus, bonus tip, did you know you can actually get unlimited alcohol with this ticket as well? It is the Magic Kingdom, so there is no liquor served. However, guests 21 and over can have unlimited champagne, wine, and beer. Now on to the desserts. Or shall I say onto the food, because the very first thing we tried was a little crostini with some cheese. Super basic. They had a cheese platter with some grapes. It was good. Toasted with some olive oil. Fine. Let's move on to the good stuff. Starting our desserts off is with the cookies and cream cheesecake. This was a mousse or a panna cotta. I kind of thought it would be like the gray stuff, because when you say cookies and cream panna cotta, that's where my head goes. And honestly, it was a lot thicker, so I don't know if I was disappointed because it wasn't what I thought, but it was good for one bite and that was it. Moving along a little quicker now, we have a basic chocolate mousse with a chocolate whipped cream. Sweet, delicious, pretty rich, loved it. Followed by a chocolate French silk pie little mini tart, and it was delicious. It almost tasted like it had a hint of espresso in it, though that chocolate tart shell, those gotta go. Disney, please stop using those, they're gross. My absolute favorite dessert that I had hand down was this salted caramel pudding, I think it is, and it had caramel popcorn on top, but this pudding, I kept going back. No matter what I was eating, my spoon kept gravitating to that salted caramel. Next, we had donut holes with a strawberry topping. Frankly, ours were burnt, so I can't give you a good review on those because they were burnt. Then we had a chamber pop little cake popsicle thing. What are those called? Push pops? It was chocolate cake and frosting. You can't really mess that up. Delicious. Now this green nightmare here, not even gonna give it the time of day. It was a pistachio fudge, but frankly, it tasted like cheap Dollar Tree coffee or Dollar Tree chocolate and peanuts. It was disgusting. Then we had our cake pops, which were moist, delicious. Love those guys. And now onto the piece de resistance. What has made people go absolutely nuts for this year's dessert party are the fresh crepes that are made right there on the line by cast members. And it was filled with apple filling and topped with the cinnamon granola-ish kind of crunchy stuff and a cream sauce. Really, really good. It was a perfect way to end the evening and paired very nicely with my champagne, if you will. All right, let's get nitty gritty and let's talk price. We did say this is an extra ticket on top of your already expensive park ticket. We understand. However, if the fireworks are a big highlight of your day and a big part of your trip, you really want to consider this. So the cost for the pre-party and the post-party are the same, adults being $99 and children $59. And the seats and suites, like I said before, slightly more expensive at $114 for an adult and $69 for a child. Here's the thing, is it worth it? I've already mentioned if the fireworks are a big part, then you should really consider it. But is it worth it? I'm a parent, I have kids. I would not take my kids to a dessert party. Why? It's late. They'll be really tired. And giving them that much sugar that late at night with that many people, I see that as being a road down to disaster in Tantrumville. But if you're having an adults only trip, it's magical. It was the highlight of my Magic Kingdom day, and we did sun up to sundown. We were exhausted, but it was so worth it. But there's another element to this. Get the post-party package. You see, if you do the post-party package, you get the special seating for the show, and then when all those hordes of people are gathering to the entrance for that mass exodus of 20,000 people all waiting for the bus, you're gonna walk on into Tomorrowland Terrace and you're gonna go sit and enjoy your dessert party. And you know what we did? We shut that party down. We sat there for over an hour and just enjoyed food and drink and met new people while everybody else is miserable waiting in line for a bus. You know what happened after? What happened after was we then walked through the Magic Kingdom that was empty. We got to get pictures unobstructed of the castle and the statues. You can be wild like me and put your phone on a timer and just straight up lay on Main Street USA for a nice selfie. You live your best life. This is the time to do it. However, here's your PSA, the buses stop running an hour and a half after the park closes. So if you are staying at a Disney resort and relying on Disney transportation, make sure you keep an eye on the clock. Don't do what I did and at 11:25 you're running after the bus. Is it worth it? Yeah, I think it is. It's worth it to have the view. It's worth it to have less stress. It's worth it to have a place to go when the park is emptying. It's worth it to have that memory of skipping down Main Street USA with your arms out to the side and no one beside you. It is absolutely worth it. This has been Dottie, and thanks for watching.